It has been a while since I reviewed some G.I. Joe figures. If you know anything about these, if you're new here, whatever, I usually review my Joes in twos. I'm going to do 3 today because I have 3 of the newest ones. Well, 2 new ones and 1 I found. I made this whole review. I thought I thought I uploaded it. Turns out I did not upload it. And then I delete, because what I do is I upload everything on YouTube, and then once it's up on YouTube and Instagram, put it on Facebook sometimes. If it's up on a platform, I will delete it because it takes up space in my phone. I use my phone for everything, so usually I delete everything. So I deleted all my videos, and I realized I didn't have this in my drafts. I didn't have it anywhere, so I kind of played myself. Anyway, let's get on to the review. I have the retro Gung Ho. I was about to call him Recondo. I have Recondo. I made a modification to him. Also have Bazooka. I got Bazooka first, and this was the first review, and then I got Gung Ho, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do a double one, and I got Recondo. I said, oh, I'll just do a triple. So triple review. I try not to take too much of your time. Articulation is what these figures always have: double jointed arms, knees, the crunch and the swivel. Recondo's works. It's really stiff because I haven't messed with it in a while. Bazooka here, though, I like this one. This is the most different from the rest of the figures, as the torso is new. Torso's new. I believe these sleeves are new, too, and they're separate pieces, which is really smart on their part because they can still use this arm and not use the sleeve. That's awesome. I think I saw a review where the guy's arm wouldn't stay on, and this piece came off separately. So, Bazooka looks really good, though. He looks Italian. I don't know if he is or not. I don't know anything about G.I. Joes. I have seen the cartoon a little bit, but I don't know much about them still. The cartoon is such a whirlwind. Like, so much happens in one episode. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know when this guy comes in or when he leaves or whatever. All I know is they're not all in the same episodes and whatnot. Bazooka is a really nice figure. I like the way he looks. I know this is Tiger Force, but I think he looks good with the rest of the team too. Don't mind the Tiger Force stuff, and I know from pictures back in the day that they ran side by side with the different looks. I kind of want to get a core team going. These are really nice. They look really good together. Articulation is, like I said, about the same as every other figure. I don't have the hip issue. I know a lot of people are having hip issues with their Joes. I have a video. I will link it in this video. There'll be a card at the top right there. Articulation is, his hips are really solid on this one. I don't think I sanded this one. Double jointed knees, and I'm not going to do articulation for all of them. I'm just going to do it for him. They're all the same, except him. His torso is the only one new. These 2 torsos are the same. Double jointed knees. He does have a boot swivel. If I seem like I'm rushing, it's because I have 2 other figures to talk about. He does have the boot swivel. The ankles are kind of tight. Recondo, I keep calling him Recondo. Bazooka doesn't really like to stand up, though. It's kind of weird. I don't really like his legs. I feel like they are... Let me pull the belt down. I feel like this guy looks stumpy. If you look at him next to Gung Ho, that's foot to foot. They're not the same height. I'm assuming that's on purpose. I don't mind it. He just looks stumpy. I feel like he should have been bigger. But then again, I don't know anything about Bazooka. Maybe he is a stocky guy. Maybe he's not a tall guy. And then since I have... Oh, and for accessories, he comes with the Bazooka. He also comes with this backpack that has more rockets, but I lost them. And there's actually a rocket lodged in there. And I also lost the back piece. My son, here's the rocket. Here's what the rocket looks like. Glad I found one. That's what the rocket looks like, and there's 4 of them like on his backpack. Unfortunately, though, my son got to this figure a couple times, and he lost a little piece that swivels. But he has that as an accessory, and that in a backpack, and the bazookas, the rockets, and that's it. Oh, the helmet, too. The helmet comes off. I think I showed that already. Helmet comes off so he can hold it, or he can swing it at people, whatever you want to do. Bazooka's pretty sick. And then we do have, let me get him off to the side. We do have Retro Gung Ho. Now, I had the original Gung Ho that came out, and that figure was all right. I really didn't like it. I was modifying it left and right. I 3D printed a gun for it and everything, and then I was like, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't like the legs and the boots and everything. But once they showed this one, be honest, I didn't like it either. I didn't like the colors. After watching the cartoon, though, and seeing pictures, I like this a lot. This actually looks a lot like the original toy, which is pretty sick. I'm not a fan of giving my Joes backpacks, but this one actually stays on the figure. Problem with the early Joe stuff, like the first Snake Eyes, Duke, and a lot of the early Joes, is the backpacks did not stay on those figures. This one is pretty good, and Recondo's is pretty good. So I've been leaving those on, and it's looking pretty good for them. This figure is dope, though. I know a lot of people were having a hard time finding it. I got lucky. I like the look. I like the tattoo. The tattoo looks so much better on this one than the first one. I like the hat, the vest, the pants, and everything. His big old guns. This figure's dope. This figure's really nice. I like it a lot. I don't like the boots, though. I do not like the boots they use on these bigger Joes. I wish they would do something different, but I guess they won't. His accessories are the backpack, the gun, and the hat, and also the big pistol on the side, and the knife on the boot. I forgot about the knife. Moving over to Recondo. I want to say this is one of the newer Joes out, besides the, well, right now it should be the Crimson Guard. I think Zorana's hitting. This one, Dusty. I think those are some of the newest ones, but I think this is the latest one. This Recondo figure is sick. I like it a lot. Joe figures always surprise me because I always go into it not liking them. Did I break it? Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I broke the peg off. I always go into these figures thinking they're not going to be as good as some of the other ones, but they're pretty sick. They're all pretty sick. These are pinless. Are all of these pinless? No. Gung Ho's not pinless, and Bazooka's legs are not pinless because they're the same legs as Gung Ho and Roadblock, I want to say. Same legs and everything, except the boots. The boots are new. The boots are new for Bazooka. But back to Recondo. Really like this figure. I think I put blue tack on his hats because they don't like to stay on sometimes. I just want the hat to stay on for sure. I think I did it to Dusty, and I did it to Flint, I want to say. I think I did it to Stalker, too. He comes with everything he needs to come with. There's a pistol across the chest, and I got to say, I really like this look versus a pistol on the side. I really like the look of a pistol across the chest. That's just sick. It's like really quick deploy. You know, he can get to it when he needs it. It comes with a big old machete. Big old machete. Backpack. Just showed you that comes off. I'm going to count the hat as an accessory because it comes off and you can put it on any other figure you want. And the gun. So Rekondo's first gun, if I can find it. So Rekondo's first gun was this gun right here. I don't know guns at all. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. But the reason I switched it out is because this one, if you can see it, it's really flimsy. It's a flimsy mess. It's gummy. It's symbolic of Hasbro and how they're using these trash plastics now. But it was really gummy. I didn't like it, so I swapped it over to this one. This is the gun that comes with that. It's a Black Widow figure. I think it's the white one. But it comes with that figure. It also comes with that new guy. What's his name? The new guy with the red. He's all red with the stripe. I put his picture on the screen. Comes with that guy too, so if you really want one, you can't find it, you'll have a shot at it. I like this gun a lot more. It looks more akin to what Recondo would have versus this gun. This looks more like a, don't quote me, but it looks more like either a SCAR or like an M16 type of deal. I'm not sure. Looks like a mix between the two, but this one looks like a sniper rifle. All I did, I keep throwing this gun, but having a come back to the reference. I keep throwing this gun, but having to come back to it as a reference. All I did to the other gun was I put the wrap on here. I put the wrap on there, and it also has the wrap on the handle. That's all I did to make it match this one. And I gotta say, the look on this one is just a lot better. It, like I said, looks like a sniper rifle. It looks more akin to what Recondo would have. If I can get him posed. I feel like Recondo has like a tiger or like a lizard for a pet or something. Tiger Force Recondo, Tiger Force Bazooka, and then a retro Gung Ho. These figures are amazing. I like them. I love the Joe line. If you're new here or you've never heard me say it, I don't know anything about G.I. Joes, but I love good action figures. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.